The formula to rationalize what you postpone contained one part of self-deception or disappointment, two parts of escapism, an amount of guilt, and a dose of immobilization. When was the last time that you postponed something you had to do? I would like to invite you to observe the main reasons that lead to the practice of procrastination, as well as some of the solutions that can be applied. Dr. Wayne Dyer explained it very well in his famous book, Your Erroneous Zones. It is not necessary to shed a single drop of sweat to postpone doing anything. In other words, it's much easier not to do than to do. Of course, this doesn't mean that it's less painful or that it doesn't have negative consequences. I believe the beginning of the year regularly evidences the behavior of postponement. At the end of the year, we begin to receive a large number of advertisements, marketing that want to motivate us to buy agendas and specialized notebooks that will help us achieve our projects the following year. Great tools. Have you bought any of these ones? Now, postponing what we know we should not have as part of our daily lives is the beginning of a really good strategy. For example, postponing going to the mall, it's ideal if you want to avoid making unnecessary and impulsive shopping. Now, when it comes to doing what needs to be done, this is where procrastination is really the challenge. In other words, what is the purpose of knowing what to do if it's not done? What good is making great decisions if you don't have the discipline to execute them? On a personal or professional level, procrastination has negative consequences. Xu Tzu, in his book, The Art of War, mentions the importance of personal discipline and emphasizes that a person has to know how to direct himself to be able to lead others successfully. In reality, we all have our reasons to postpone. In one way or another, we have been through this experience. So let's see some of the reasons that I believe lead to postponement. One of the reasons is avoiding unexpected situations that can be unpleasant. Also, delayed change and the risks that usually we have when we start changing. Avoid responsibility and commitment probably. Also, play the role of a critic over those who are really taking action. Another reason is because it facilitates blaming others for mistakes to avoid failure. Also, feed the feeling of security that dreams give you or attract the sympathy of those who feel sorry for you. Justify poor time management and mediocre performance. Manipulate others to do what has not been done. Ensure avoiding success and the commitment that it requires. In general, regretting, waiting for others to take action, or believing that things happen by themselves is enough evidence that the focus is on how to justify the postponing. So let's see, what can we do to avoid putting off what needs to be done? But before that, I would like to invite you to follow our videos and continue this discussion not only on this topic, but in other topics that are impacting our leadership and productivity. You will find a coaching question in these videos, plus tips to facilitate you to take immediate action. Remember that you can benefit others if you share this material. You can visit our YouTube channel, subscribe, and click on the little bell so notifications will send to you when the new material is available. Now, let's see, what can we do to avoid putting off what needs to be done? One of the first things that we need to do is recognize that procrastination is affecting our lives and it is eliminating any possibility of success. Also, avoiding the illusion of the future based on dreams or unreal situations. I highly recommend you to stay away from reasoning using expressions such as, maybe that will happen, I hope some take care of that, or let's wait to see what happens. Also, you can make the decision to commit to yourself and your goals based on the purpose and vision of your life and what you really want to achieve. Face your fears and decide to take action today, focusing on your priorities. So if you have not worked on your priorities lately, or you are not 100% clear which ones are the priorities in the most important areas of your life, I would like to invite you to visit us at leadingforce.com and visit our academy, so you can be part of the program Stay Focused, Success Will Follow. In this program, we are going to work on the topic of priorities, because we understand that your success is determined by the decisions you make every day. We're going to start understanding what priorities are and how they work. This is vital to create a plan, which also we are going to do with you. Develop that strategy so you can focus on your priorities, and in that way you can achieve the results that you really want in the shortest time possible. You will work with the 4 tools that have helped thousands of people to live their priorities daily and have high levels of productivity, as well as starting the process to cultivate the habits that your priorities need and plan your days based on them. Remember that we cannot manage time, we can only manage ourselves. Another solution that needs to be part of your plan to avoid procrastination is that prepare for attacks and criticism. Also, you need to use your mind to support yourself, motivate, inspire yourself, and that way you do not sabotage your next step. Also, divide the tasks in small steps. If this is a team project, meet with the team members to prepare the new strategy and get started today. Now, make a contract with yourself, put it in writing, and sign it. If you still need a little bit more of commitment, I highly recommend you to do this contract with your team or the people that is close to you, especially the ones who really benefit from your actions. As we can see, procrastination is one of the greatest obstacles to productivity. If we do not make that effort to control it and control our lives and cancel out any opportunity or possibility that we have of living a meaningful and successful life. If you need support in this process of controlling, delaying, or procrastination, don't hesitate to contact us. In our executive coaching program, we can help you to have better and immediate results. Our desire is to add value to your leadership, to your journey, to help you increase your productivity, to have more clarity on your next step, better results, and higher levels of achievement. So like this video, don't hesitate to add your questions or comments. We will be happy to reply to you. And in the meantime, while we meet again, I want you to reflect on how you can avoid putting off what needs to be done.